So friends, today we will do the questions from chapter 2, Introduction to AI of class 10. In this, we are going to discuss 1 marks question, 2 marks question as well as 3 marks question. Okay, so let's start it. First, fill in the blanks. One of the major sources of data for many major companies is the device which all of us have in our hands all the time is maybe smartphone, maybe mobile phone. Either anyone you can write here. Question 2. The world of artificial intelligence revolves around data. Okay? True false question. All the apps collect some kind of data. Yes, true. Now some direct question which directly come in your exam. First, what do you understand by machine learning? Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence which enables machine to improve at tasks with experience data. The intention of machine learning (ML) is to enable machines to learn themselves using the provided data and make accurate prediction and decisions. Either you can also write machine learning focuses on the development of computer programs that can access data and use it to learn for themselves. Either you can also write machine learning is a data analytics technique that teaches computers to do what comes naturally to humans and animals, learn from experience. Either you can write this or this or this. From any three, anyone. Next question. What do you understand by deep learning? Deep learning is the most advanced form of artificial intelligence. In deep learning, the machine is trained with huge amount of data which help it in training itself around the data. Such machines are intelligent enough to develop algorithm for themselves. Either you can write deep learning is an artificial intelligence function that imitates the working of the human brain in processing data and creating patterns for use in decision making. Either you can write deep learning is a subset of machine learning where artificial neural network algorithm inspired by human brain learn from large amounts of data. Either you can write this or this or this. Okay. What are the 3 domains of AI? What were the 3 domains of AI? 3 domains are this: data science, computer vision, or NLP, natural language processing. What is NLU? Write down in comment. Name any 2 examples of data science. Here many are there. You have to write just 2. Price comparison website recommendation, fraud and risk detection, internet search, personalized healthcare, and many more. Name any 2 examples of computer vision. Any 2 you have to write down. Self-driving car, security system. From here, more you can write. Name any 2 examples of NLP. Natural language processor. Any 2 you have to write. Here many are given. Okay. So digital phone calls, search results, email filters, etc. Give 2 examples of Give two examples of machine learning. Any two you have to write down: fraud detection, face apps, Netflix, recommendation system, assistants, personal assistant, etc. Now, new addition, some MCQ questions. Because in your exam, the MCQ questions are coming. So, some MCQ questions were given here, okay? And the correct answers are highlighted. You can go through that, okay? Like this. 11. Snapchat filters use dash and dash to enhance your selfie with flowers, cat, ears, etc. So they use augmented reality and machine learning to enhance your selfie with flowers, cats, ears, etc. Based on the image below, choose the correct domain or domains of AI required for it. So the answer of this will be both A and B. Data, NLP. 13. Rock, paper, scissors is a game based on the following domain. Data for AI. Okay. Next, select a game which is based on data science. Now only we have read it. Okay, based on data science. So answer will be rock, scissors. Here, see, rock, scissors, rock, paper, scissors. Identify the domains of the AI in the following image. Obviously, computer vision, because here the face is recognizing. Now let us come to 2 marks question. These are the 2 marks question. Question number 1. What is data science? Give an example of it. Data science is a domain of AI related to data system and processes, in which the system collects numerous data, maintains data sets, and derive meanings and sense of them. The information extracted through data science can be used to make decision about it. Or you can write, data science is the field of study that combines domain expertise, programming skills, and knowledge of mathematics and statistics to extract meaningful insight from the data. Either you can also write, data science, it is a concept to unify statistics, data analysis, machine learning, and their related methods in order to understand and analyze actual phenomenon with data. From these 3, you can write any one. Now, examples. For example, a company that has petabyte of user data maybe use data science to develop effective way to store and manage and analyze the data. This is the example of this part, and this part was this 3. Anyone you can write. Now next question, what is computer vision? Give example of it. Computer vision abbreviated as CCTV or CV. Computer vision, okay, CV is a domain of AI that depicts the capability of AI machine to get and analyze visual information and afterwards predict some decisions about it. The entire process involves image acquiring, screening, analyzing, identifying, and extracting information. All in small, you can write it's also. Computer vision is an interdisciplinary field that deals with how computers can be made to gain high-level understanding from digital images or videos. Or you can write the computer vision domain of artificial intelligence enable machine to see through images of visual data, processes and analyzes them on the basis of algorithms and methods in order to analyze actual phenomenon with images. Like this only you can write here. So these are 3 answers. Okay, these are 3 answers. From this 3 you can write any one. Now example. For example, self-driving cars or automatic cars. Face lock in smartphone. You are having a face lock in a smartphone which enables to face recognition. Question number 3. What is NLP and give example of it? So basically NLP, okay, natural language processing, abbreviated as NLP, is a branch of artificial intelligence that deals with the interaction between machines, computers, and humans using natural language. Natural language refers to language that is spoken and written by people, and an NLP attempt to extract information from the spoken and written word using algorithm. Or you can write this also. NLP is the subfield of AI that is focused on enabling machine or computer to understand and process human languages. AI is subfield of linguistic computer science, information engineering, and artificial intelligence, concerned with interaction between computer and human languages. In particular, how to program computer to process and analyze large amount of natural language data. So I will prefer to not write this one. And more is there. In NLP, we teach machine how to understand and communicate in human language. NLP refers to speech analysis in both audible speech as well as text of a language. NLP system captures meaningful form and input of words, sentences, paragraphs, pages. So better you can write this one or this one. Don't go for this because this is getting hard to write in your exam. You will not memorize this one. So better you can go through this or go through this. For example, now the second part, give example of email filters, smart assistants like Apple Series, Amazon Alexa. Now fourth question, where do we collect data from? From where we collect the data? Basically, there are various sources of collecting data. Some are like survey, sensor, observation, wave scraping, interviews, document and record, oral histories. There are lots. You can write any 5. Question 5. Why do we need to collect data? Data to machine is similar to food for human being to function. The world of artificial intelligence revolves around data. Every company, whether small or big, is collecting data from as many sources as possible. Data is collected. Data is called the new gold today. It is through data collection that is business or management have the quality information, but they need to make informed decisions from further analytics, study or research. Data collection always allow them to stay on topic or trends, provide answers provide answers to problems, and analyze new insights to create effects. Now, what is data mining? And we explain with example. Data mining is a process of analyzing large data sets and extracting the useful information from it. Means the analyzing of large data and extracting the useful information from it is data mining. Data mining is used by companies to turn raw data into useful informations. It is interdisciplinary subfield of computer science and statistics with an overall goal to extract information. Or you can write this one also, that data mining is an automatic or semi-automatic technical process that analyzes large amount of scattered information to make the sense of it and turn it into knowledge. It looks for anomalies, patterns, or correlation among millions of records to predict results as indicated by the SAS Institute, a world leader in business analytics. From this too, I will prefer you should write this. Don't write this one. For example, price comparison websites. They collect data about products from different sites and then analyze trends out of it and show up the most appropriate results. Okay? What do you understand by data privacy? Basically, the world of artificial intelligence revolves around data. Proper and ethical handling of own data or used data is called data privacy. Okay, it is all about the rights of individual with respect to their personal information. Data privacy or information privacy is a branch of AI of data security concern with the proper handling of data. So, handling of data includes consents, notice. So, it consents, notice, and regularity and obligations. More specifically, practical data privacy concerns often revolve around whether or how data is shared with third party. So between this, next move on to question 8. Is data which is collected by various applications ethical in nature? Justify your answer. Yes, most of the data times the data collected by various applications is ethical in nature, as the user agreed to it by clicking on allow when the application asks for various permissions. They ask for our data for various facilities like to show a personalized recommendation and advertisement and to make their app more accurate and efficient. Or you can write this one also. No the data. If you go through yes, then you have to give the justification of this. If you go through no, then you have to give the justification of no. Okay. So no, the data collected by various applications is not always ethical in nature. Sometimes we just share our data to non-trusted third-party applications without reading what happens to our data. This may lead to unethical use of our data. In if one does not want to share his or her data with anyone, he or she can opt it for which alternative applications which are of similar uses and keep the data private. For example, an alternative to WhatsApp is the Telegram app, which does not collect any data from us. Note, note, this is open-ended question, so both the answer yes or no will be considered right with correct justification. Means if you go through no, you have to give the correct justification, and if you go through yes, then you have to give the correct justification. Simple. Now fill in the blanks for the image given below. So I think the blank is cut off. So just remember this only, that this is the diagram of AI field, where you can see first the inner part is DL, second part is ML, and the third part is AI. So first part is AI, second part is ML, and the third middle part is DL. So this is the diagram of AL, ML, and DL, three subsets of AI. Okay. Moving to next. Now we are going to discuss the last topic, 3 marks questions. And this is only we will do in this the last 3 marks question. First, what do you understand by AI bias? Discuss in detail with some example. Give an star mark of this question because this is very important question for your exam point of view. This question comes many times, so I will give 2 star because this is a very important question. What do you understand by AI bias? Discuss in detail with some examples. So here is the answer of this. You can see AI bias is an underlying prejudice in data. So you can cut underline which words you are getting some difficulties, cut off that. AI bias is a prejudice in data that's used to create AI algorithm, which can ultimately result in discrimination and other social consequences. If you want, you can also cut results in discrimination and others. Okay, and up to into and okay, then you can say AI bias is prejudice in data that's used to create AI algorithms, which can ultimately result in other social consequences. AI can creep into algorithm in several ways. AI system learn to make decisions based on training data, which can include biased human decisions of reflected historical or social inequities. Even if sensitive variables such as gender, race, or sexual orientation are removed. Amazon stopped using a hiring algorithm after finding it favored applicants based on words like executed or captured that were more commonly found on man's resumes. For example, another source of bias is flawed data, sampling in which groups are over underrepresented in the training data. Okay. For examples, some examples are given. To example, you can write a new one. Majorly, all the virtual assistants have female voice. It is only how that some companies have understood this bias and have started giving options for male voice. But since the virtual assistants came into practice, female voice are always preferred for them over any other voice. Can you think some reason for this? If you search on Google of salon, the first few searched are mostly for female salons. This is based on the assumption that if a person is searching for a salon, in all probability it will be a female. Do you think this is a bias? If yes, then it is a negative bias or positive bias. So this is a negative bias or positive bias. Give answer on the comment. Okay, comment down your answer. I will surely see the answer and I will check it. Question 2. What do you understand by data privacy? Discuss in detail with some examples. Data privacy, sometimes also referred to as information privacy, in an area of data protection that concerns the proper handling of sensitive data, including notably personal data, but also other confidential data, such as certain financial data and some intellectual property data. To meet regularity, to meet the regularity requirements as well as protecting the confidential and immutability data. It focuses on how to collect, process, or share, how to collect, process, share, and archive and delete the data in accordance with the law. Privacy, in the broadcast sense, is a right of individual groups or organizations to control who can access, observe, or use something they own, such as their body's property ideas and data for information. Control is stabilized through physical, social, or informational boundaries that help to prevent unwanted access, observation, or use. For example, here three examples are given. You may write any one. A physical boundary, such as a locked front door, helps prevent others from entering a building without explicit permission in the form of a key to unlock the door or a person inside opening the door. Second, a social boundary such as members only club only allows members to access and use club resources. Third, an informational boundary, such as a non disclosure agreement, restricts what information can be disclosed to others. Privacy of information is extremely important in this digital age or era. Anyone you can write digital age or era. Era looks better, where everything is interconnected and can be accessed and used daily. The possibilities of our private information being extremely vulnerable are very real, which is why we require the privacy. So again I'm saying these are the 5 marks questions, therefore these are long questions. These are can be come as a 5 marks question also. Don't think that I have given the heading 3 marks question, that means this will come in 3 marks. This may be come in 5 marks also. 5 marks also these questions may come. So keep a slash and think that these are the 5 marks questions also. Now next question. Third question. What do you understand by AL, ML and DL? How are they different from each other? Give a star mark on this. Okay. Give a star mark on this. That the differences between AL, ML and DL, which I have shown in the picture, that 3 circles. Okay. How are they different from each other? You have to give the justification how they are different from each other. See, AI, ML, DL. AI, ML, DL. First of all, let us understand what are AL, ML and DL. AI is incorporating human intelligence to machine. Whenever a machine completes tasks based on a set of rules that solve problems, such an intelligence behavior is what is called artificial intelligence, that is AI. Now, what is ML? Machine learning. ML is a subset of AI. ML is a subset of AI that uses statistically learning algorithms to build a smart system. The ML system can automatically learn and improve without explicitly being programmed. So this is ML. Now DL, deep learning. In deep learning or DL, the machine is trained with a huge amount of data, which helps in training itself around the data. Such machines are intelligent enough to develop algorithms for themselves. Here you can see the diagram. How are they differ? The second part of the question, how are they differ? Deep learning is the most advanced form of AI. Out of this three comes machine learning, which is intermediately intelligent, and AI covers all the concept of algorithm, which in some way or the other mimic human intelligence. Mimic means copying human intelligence. Therefore, AI is the umbrella term which covers ML, DL. Okay. Now moving to next question. Why do apps collect data in our phone? Basically, this question don't come directly, or this question not came in your 3 marks or 5 marks. But also let us discuss this. One of the major source of data for many major companies is the best device for them is our hand all the time, which are in our hand all the time, smartphone. A smartphone have nowadays become an integral part of our life. Most of us use a smartphone more than we interact with people around us. For the facilities that smartphone providers, apps need a lot of data, which is collected from users like details about your face, browsing history, or your geographical location or contact list, etc. This data is collected with user's consent, which is he or she gives at the time of installing an app by clicking on yes or allow option, which clearly means that ourselves are giving permission to the apps. Permission by themselves are harmless and even useful to provide users a good experience. This data is collected to provide us with a lot of facilities and features which have made our life easier. Another reason to collect the data is to provide us with customized life easier. Another reason to collect the data is to provide us with a customized recommendation and notification according to your choice. One more reason to collect the data is to make their apps more accurate and efficient. Now moving to next question. Should AI replace laborious jobs? Is here an alternative for major unemployment? This question also very important. Not so important, but this question was important. Yes, AI should replace laborious jobs. So how? AI can replace laborious jobs like lifting of heavy items, working in mines, etc. AI can indeed automate most repetitive and physical tasks. In future, AI will be a good option in the field of architecture and construction. If you go through yes, then you have to give this justification. If you go through no, then you have to give this justification. Actually, these are open-ended questions which include yes, also no, also. These are on based compare. What that is known that CBSE have launched competency-based questions. So this is one type of competency-based question. These questions were given to judge your knowledge or judge your intelligence. So if you're going through yes, then you have to give this justification. If you're going through no, then you have to give this justification. No, AI should not replace laborious jobs completely. Yes, if it replaces laborious jobs completely, then there will be no source of income for the daily workers due to unemployment. Then there will be no source of income. So industry owners can use some machine but more of manpower. Hence the production will not get affected as humans are smarter than machines. Since they were the ones who invented AI. Is there an alternative? The second part of the question, is there alternative for major unemployment? Yes. So what are those? AI taking over laborious jobs won't create unemployment. No, it will not create unemployment. It is just a groundless fear. The standard view of technical change is that some jobs are displaced by substitution of machine for labor. But the fear of total displacement is misplaced because new jobs are created largely due to technology fueled increase in productivity. Humans have always shifted away from work suitable for machine and to other jobs. Second, the basic fact is that technology eliminates jobs, not work. If this level of AI revolution will happen, lots of job opportunities will be created. For example, 20 to 30 years ago, being an accountant was lucrative job, but AI took over this job, but this created a lot of opportunities. It raised the demand of software engineer and data scientists, etc. It will open doors to skillful job rather than doing laborious tasks. Thus, we will able to cope with the level of major unemployment if AI took over laborious jobs. Now, this is a case-based question. Okay, as artificial intelligence machines become more and more powerful, their ability to accomplish tedious tasks is becoming better. Hence, it is now that AI machines have started replacing humans in factories. While people see it in a negative way and say AI has a power to bring mass unemployment, and one day machine would enslave human. On the other hand, other people say that machines are meant to ease our lives. If machines overtake monotonous and tedious tasks, humans should upgrade their skill to remain the master. What, according to you, is a better approach towards this ethical concern? This is also a very important question. So mark it. Give star of this question. So what will be the justification of your answer? Basically, this is also a competency-based question. Here the question asks, what will be according to you? Means better than you. So basically, and the answer of this will be according to you here asks, therefore this is a competency based question. First, AI taking over laborious jobs won't create unemployment. It is just a groundless fear. The standard view of technical change is that some jobs are displaced by the substitution of machines for labors, but that the fear of total displacement is misplaced because new jobs are created largely due to technology fueled increase productivity. Humans have always shifted away from the work suitable for machines and to other jobs. Next is the basic fact is that technology eliminates jobs, not work. So it can eliminate jobs but not the work. It can't take the work, it can take jobs. If the level of AI revolution, if the AI revolution will happen, lots of jobs opportunities will be created. For example, 20 to 30 years ago, well, the answer before we have written the example that is similar to here. So if you remember one time, you can write it down, okay? For example, 20 to 30 years ago, being an accountant was a lucrative job. AI took over this job, but this created a lot of opportunities. It raised the demand of software engineer, data scientist, etc. It will open doors to skillful jobs rather than doing laborious jobs. Thus, we will able to cope with the level of major unemployment if AI took over laborious jobs. Next question. List down various sensors that are present in a smartphone. Also list down the type of data which gets collected through them. So these are the answers which present in a smartphone and these are the various sensors present in a smartphone. First is accelerometer, helps running AR applications and track steps. Second is GPS, location and date this track. Okay. Then is gyroscope, orientation data. When you orient your phone, that time this data was collected. Gyroscope. Next is magnetometer, direction and magnetic field. Default app was given in your mobile, that is magnetometer. Not the name of the app is magnetometer, but the what sensor is used in that is magnetometer. Then is biometric sensor. You all know in every phone there are fingerprint, IDs, face data. So this is basically a biometric sensor. Next question is now some case-based question. Let us discuss some new edition case-based question. Here we are having just one case-based question, but this is very important case-based question. It may be not came, but similar like case-based question will came in your exam. Maybe came. AI and robotics have raised some questions and regarding liability. Take for example the scenario of an autonomous or AI-driven robotic moving through a factory. Another robot surprisingly crosses its way and a robot draws aside to prevent collision. However, by this maneuver, the robot injures a person. Now, the question is asked that who can held liable for damage caused an autonomous system? So again, this is a competency-based question. You have to write by its own language. It is actually very difficult to blame anyone. Yes, it's very difficult to blame anyone in such a scenario. Here the scenario where AI ethic comes into the picture. Here the choice might differ from person to person. Maybe I can thought in favor of the other person. Also I can favor the robot. So this was different from one person to other. Nobody is wrong in this case actually. Every person has a different perspective and hence he or she takes decision according to their modalities. But still, if someone is to be liable, then it should be the programmer who has designed the algorithm of the autonomous vehicle, as he or she should have considered all the exceptional conditions that could arise. So this was the answer on first, and the second question was list two ethics of AI. Basically, here the ethics are given as this, but if you want, you can discuss this with two lines: AI bias, AI access, data privacy, and AI for kids. So this was the questions from chapter 2, Introduction to AI. So these are the questions from chapter 2, Introduction to AI. Here I have discussed all the type of questions like MCQs, case-based, 1 marks, 2 marks, 3 marks. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Which questions I have given for comment? Comment down and try to comment by your own. I can surely give the answer in the